Hey, what's up, you guys? So the subject I'm going to be talking about today is anxiety. A lot of people that, in the around the world are known to have at least one anxiety disorder. I have something called generalized anxiety disorders, and basically what that means is it's a conjunction of a bunch of anxiety disorders. Like I have social anxiety, I have severe anxiety disorder, and what is it? ADHD and ADD. Oh, and mild autism. Now, with them 5, it makes it really hard to go into my social life. But I've worked myself into doing that, and it's really hard to. But you can overcome anxiety. It may not be easy, but it took me probably about 5 years to get over most of my anxiety. There are times where I do end up getting anxious and I start going into a panic attack, but I do take medication for it, so it would help, so that wouldn't happen. Now, there is medications out there or treatments that would help for anxiety. And I would recommend that you go to a family doctor if you're dealing with anxiety. Or other anxiety-related disorders. And anxiety can cause seizures. And as I said in one of my other videos, that anxiety causes pseudo-seizures. So you gotta be looking out for that, but not everybody has them. So and people can have anxiety almost over anything, such as just walking across the sidewalk, going in public, at family dinners, basically everything. I mean, I have anxiety over me just playing my piano if I get a note wrong. I mean, it's not the best. It's just, and if I disappoint somebody, I beat myself up for it. Even though everyone tells me not to, I usually do. But I try not to. It's taken me a while to realize I'm not here in this world to impress anybody. I'm here to take care of me. Until I become a father, get married. Well, you know. But for right now, I'm taking care of me. And I love to help people too. Such as if somebody needs help cleaning, cooking, anything basically, I will help out with that. So I want you all to comment down below what your anxiety problems are. Or you can make a video about it and comment it down below, and I will subscribe to your channel. I just want everyone to know that I appreciate you. You may not be doing anything that's useful in this world. You might just be sitting at home, doing nothing, just watching TV all the time, eating, whatever. You're living. That's what counts. And people might say, oh, you're a lazy bum, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? You're still living. And whether you change yourself or not, you can always make a difference. Even if it's just one word. What we all need to learn as humans is that we're not perfect. Nowhere near perfect. And sometimes we make some really bad decisions, and we all have to pay the consequences. whether they're good or bad. Some people out there say, oh, kids don't realize how bad child abuse is and all this other stuff, or police officers are horrible. You know, I get that they're supposed to, the police officers are supposed to keep the city or county in line, be nice and all that. But you know what? They have to deal with everyday situations that are not always pleasant. And it kind of bothers me that there's this whole controversy over it. I mean, I get if people are having bad experiences with police officers, I get that's fine, but you don't need to complain about them. You just really need to keep that to yourself. And if you need to vent to somebody, then say it to a family member and don't have them spread it. I mean, come on. But anyway, with anxiety, I would say if you feel anxious about anything, there's always a solution. It may not be medication, may not be a therapist, or a family doctor. It may not be anybody. But you know what? Journals. They always work. For years, I have written in a journal. And, I mean, there was times where I stopped, but it also got me back. And I made some really bad decisions. So, I'm just saying, use a journal if you don't feel like telling anybody what's wrong. Because you know what? Your journal understands. And if you don't get an answer back, then, you know, I mean, it's up to you. But suicide is not the answer. All it does is it hurts your family. Do you really want to lay there on your deathbed and think, well, was this really my solution? No, it wasn't. And a lot of people go through depression and all that stuff, but I mean, come on. There's a lot of people that care about you. I don't care who it is. I care about you, even if I don't know you. You need to go out and reach to different people if you can't find anybody that you know already. Or that you trust. You have to go out and either trust yourself, thinking that you're going to be fine, because you know what? There are good and bad people out there, everywhere. And even if they're bad people, you can always find a good side to them. And if they're good people, you can always find a bad side to them. It doesn't matter who they are. There's always a good or a bad side. You just have to play it by ear. So I think that's all for today. I'm sorry my video was late. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I got sidetracked. So I hope you all have a great week, and I hope to see you next week, next Tuesday. Bye.